Hi, I'm Chris Strom, Distributor Services Manager here at Hydra-Flex. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you what a vacuum gauge is, why it's useful, and how to use it to diagnose low vacuum issues and optimize your Aqua-Lab system. A vacuum gauge is an Aqua-Lab accessory that measures the amount of vacuum being generated inside the injector. The vacuum gauge can be used to troubleshoot an injector to see if it's pulling chemical into the solution line properly. Now, let's discuss how vacuum is created by the injector. With Aqua-Lab chemical dispensing systems, 200 psi pressurized water flows into the inlet side of the venturi of the injector. Water is forced through the orifice of the venturi, which causes the velocity of the water to increase. Although the velocity or speed of the water is increasing, at the same time the pressure on the opposite side of the orifice is decreasing. This is referred to as the Venturi effect. The Venturi effect causes a pressure differential between the inlet and outlet of the orifice, resulting in vacuum being created on the outlet side, drawing chemical into the injector. When an injector is functioning properly, a good reading will show as greater than or equal to 20 inches of mercury. Low vacuum will result in a reading below 20 inches of mercury. Now we'll show how to use it. First, remove the chemical feed line from the injector hose bar. Second, at the car wash controller, turn on the function you wish to test by placing it in override or constant run mode. The booster pump should be operating and water flowing out to the arch. Third, once water begins to flow and back pressure and output line stabilizes, this can take about 3 seconds. Now attach vacuum gauge to the injector hose bar. A normal reading will be greater than 20 inches of mercury. Note, do not attach vacuum gauge before starting the flow of water, as this may give a false positive reading. If your vacuum gauge reads below 20 inches of mercury, you may have a clogged metering tip, excessive back pressure, or a restriction in the solution line. Here's how to troubleshoot those potential issues. Testing for a clogged metering tip. First, remove the metering tip and retest vacuum. If vacuum is now above 20 inches of mercury, indicating good vacuum draw from the injector, the metering tip is clogged. Then clean or replace the metering tip. If the vacuum test still failed, move to step 2. Testing excessive back pressure. Back pressure is created in several ways. First, when there is an abnormal restriction in the feed line or the arch. Second, when the solution line is too small or too long of a distance. Third, if the injector being used is too large for the size and number of nozzles. Remove the solution feed line from the arch or foam generator. Retest vacuum, and if found to be okay now, then there's a restriction in the foam generator or the nozzles on the arch. Here are the steps to take to isolate the problem in the foam generator or the nozzles on the arch. First step would be to clean the nozzle tips. Second would be to loosely replace media in foam generator. Make sure it's not overpacked. Third, try a smaller injector. This will produce less flow and thus less back pressure. Fourth, decrease the foaming air pressure. Fifth, if vacuum tests still failed, move to step 3. Lastly, testing for restriction in solution line. Remove solution line from the injector. Run a short hose to a drain in the back room. Retest vacuum. If found to be above 20 inches of mercury, there's a restriction in the line going out to the wash. Carefully inspect the line for kinks, sharp bends, objects that may have been set on the line, clogged or defective check valves. Thanks for tuning in to Wash Hacks. If you have any additional questions, visit us online at www.hydraflexinc.com or call 952-808-3640.